Interesting because Damien wasn't reacting properly. He kept using the punches and he just kept building up all that white life. Just let him. There were so many times that he cashed out the damage, and it was Cinder. I mean, generally doesn't do as much damage as some other characters, but he got so much damage.
You see the health bar
yeah,
disappear, and you're like, oh my god, it's brutal. But that's what happens when so much white life gets stacked up.
Yep.
And that was a serious match. Those guys are really good players, and neither of them are in the top tournament tomorrow. They're not in the real tournament. They have to battle.
Well, they're trying to get there right now.
Through the last chance qualifiers here at KI Cup. 4 of them happening today. The first one is happening right now. That's what you're watching.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, single elimination. So, I mean, all 4 of these tournaments are going to go pretty fast when you don't have a loser bracket. When the loser's bracket adds, like, not just doubles the match.
A lot more, yeah.
It adds a lot extra matches.
Well, I mean, think about it like this. If there's 100 people in the tournament, after the first round of play, there will be 50 people left.
Right.
Second round of play, there will be 25 people.
Right.
So it really shrinks fast, right? The tournament gets small really quickly. So
yeah, I'm curious to see how far we are in the brackets.
It's an excellent question,
Yeah, and honestly, one of the interesting things too we should probably also mention is, you know, they put out the early brackets for the main tournament, you know, with the 28 players seated there, and where now obviously we said a lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people, but a few people weren't able to make it.
Yeah.
So the brackets are actually going to get readjusted now as a result.
They should,
the initial brackets that were sent out, you know, that for people to see, a lot of those matches are going to change.
That's for sure. It was a crazy bracket. It was so nuts. But I'm sure it'll be equally as heartbreaking to watch.
I forgot. I was talking to Gutter Magic yesterday, and I think he said that if he had won his first match, his second round match might have been against Sleep. I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so, you know, it'll probably shift a little bit. Probably won't happen.
Second round match, second and fourth place, or second and third place at EVO fighting against each other. Yeah, why not?
And don't forget also, by the way, that, you know, this is all for a share of $30,000 prize pool.
That is true.
And everybody gets paid.
Everybody gets paid.
Yeah. I heard basically even if you go 0-2, you get at least $200.
That is true, yeah.
So there you go. So as long as you're in that tournament, you're getting a little bit of money for that, and you're getting a medal too.
Yeah, there is actually, the trophy is over there. Right in front of the stage. You can see it. There's a massive trophy and a pile of medals, 32 of those things. And it's amazing. So we have a nice little vantage point of the Season 3 situation here. And I'm seeing Glacius do back dashes and forward dashes, which look hilarious. Those are like the silliest.
So slow.
Yeah, they're the silliest dashes I've ever seen, first of all. But second of all, I'm watching like quadruple hail, and I'm just like, oh my god, what's happening? It's so ridiculous. But on screen right now, you saw this man earlier during the reveal. He was showing things off, talking about stuff, getting hyped for Saberwolf. This is Flash. He is a Saberwolf player. He is checking things out. You see, these guys are button checking. They're figuring everything out. And I mean, this is for a chance to get into a tournament where $30,000 are on the line. So you got to make sure your buttons are good. So, of course, you see them trying to figure things out. That makes sense. On the stage, it is head-to-head. So they are sitting across from each other. And we have this beautiful layout here where you can see them both in split screen. Really nice stuff.
And every time
look how pretty that looks.
Every time you hear silence from me and all of a sudden you start hearing button presses, you can probably guess what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
So
might rhyme with Kim and end with Lou, you know.
Yeah.
James
What
might be
could that possibly
experimenting.
be?
Yeah, experimenting. James may have found a bug.
I think someone.
James broke it.
I think Keats probably like secretly snuck in there and was like, "No, you know what? You're supposed to be commentating, James. You're not supposed to be playing." So I think he killed the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably programmed something special in there.
No, they had like a special menu bug that like existed in this build of the game only.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, that's like fixed in the next version. But of course, it happens in the version that we need to show to people.
Yeah,
like,
of course. At least it didn't happen on stream, though.
No, it happened.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
We just like glanced right past it. Like you could see it on stage. It said like whatever. The menu didn't work properly, but you just hit a button and
you
it
played
fixes.
it off well. You played it off well.
Yeah, I was stuck in the middle between. I was in the Iron Galaxy sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
I was sitting in the middle here, and like all these changes, I'm like, what is happening?
Dude, I looked at your expression. No, I think
It was probably the Fulgor one, right?
Yeah, it was right when he said, "That's it for the nerfs for Fulgor," and you just had this expression on your face, like,
what?
really?
How could
Really?
that be? Yeah, that was
man.
nuts. I did not expect Fulgore to turn out so ridiculous. Like, I was like, man, this character looks so good. Like, he's already the best character. And then he didn't get any changes that are really that negative. It's crazy. He doesn't have an up laser anymore, though. That's a big one, probably.
Yeah, and it also looks like the middle laser. I mean, obviously, you see a lot of Fulgores. They're just like laser, laser, laser,
Yeah,
laser,
yeah.
laser. It's not going to happen as much anymore.
Seems like that's the case.
So he might actually have a little less control over that space right in front of him. But now he's got something. Dude, when he confirmed off of the full screen laser and the teleport into death.
Dude, mid laser teleport into low medium kick, I was flabbergasted. I was not okay with it. I was like, I looked at Keith and he's like, it'll be fine. I'm like, no, it won't. I don't know if you saw what I saw. That is not okay.
Oh, man.
It's like, why not? Why not give the robot more stuff? All right, there we go. Ultra Arcade. Or actually, no longer Ultra Arcade. He is now UL, Unborn Legends Flash versus BeatStar. Playing some Thunder. Okay, there's that air-to-air right away. And you see that crouching light kick from Saberwolf is really, really good. Probably one of the better normals in the game for pressure. And he breaks heavy. Okay, it's a big message to send from Flash. He's willing to do it.
Yeah, but right away we see from Flash, though, just playing a great mix-up game. I'm not sure if he's dropping those combos and just going for resets.
I think he is. To me, that's what it looks like. It looks like there's some drops there on the manual.
Okay. Yeah, there was the manual that time. But I mean, the nice thing about it is that even though he drops it, he's still able to keep them going, turn them into resets.
Yeah, that is the nice part. And it is still
he's gonna get the.
I'm surprised he didn't just do damage ender.
Yeah, I know.
Damage ender would have killed there. Yeah, he didn't have to go for juggle ender there. Damage ender would have been enough to kill.
And I felt like he should have saw the lockout early enough that he knew he could have just kind of
Extended it a little bit.
Yeah, extended it.
Okay, there's the backdash from Thunder, trying to get it away from that Saberwolf jump. And, you know, every time they've gotten near each other, Flash has had jump. Wow, another breaker on Fierce.
And he's gone for heavy, like, so many times now. And Flash has broken it every single time.
Okay, gets the Shadow Ragged.
All right, no attempts to break Super.
That's going to be enough, yeah.
No attempts to break anything at the end there. I mean, that was his only chance.
You're right about that.
Surprised he didn't go for the break on the Super right at the start. Oh, but that was an opener, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Shadow was an opener there.
Okay,
What I'm really curious about is that Flash has done a couple of things in the same situation that he's sort of been looping. Like crouching light kicking a throw and then dash through, run overhead. He's done that 4 or 5 times now. Yeah, just like that.
There we go. Good proper punish.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Great read on the counter breaker, and of course this is Thunder, so he's going to be doing some massive damage.
This man hurts.
Ugh.
Oh, when he went for a Shadow counter there, didn't work out, and there's the Shadow command throw. Look at that, 2 hits from Thunder. This man is bleeding. Okay, overhead. It was mistimed. He could just hit a button there. It doesn't, though. Oh, and he misses the punish.
Yeah.
That was a
And
big chance
again,
there.
missing the manual afterwards, after the overhead. This time just goes for the auto double, using the Feral cancel, just going crazy all over. I don't even know what side he was on.
Yeah, and there was no breaker attempt from BeatStar there at the end. Oh, man, dash through Eclipse.
Yeah,
Crouching light kick and a throw.
that is definitely, I think, a read for Flash that BeatStar really hasn't been going for a lot of breakers at all.
Yeah, and Flash himself has tried to break a lot. It's been a big difference.
Okay, nice. Using the Super.
Oh, when he wakes up with forward dash, medium auto doubles. Yeah, you got to break there. Heavy auto doubles again, man. BeatStar should have just gone for another counter breaker there. It's going to be recapture.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he got him for sure. And look at the white damage there. If he can land a hit here and cash it out, it's going to be so much. Should be enough to kill.
Oh, chase down the dash.
Yeah, good stuff to Flash, and that is 2-0 to him. Super explosive matches so far, really, really fast-paced. But he's getting the best of things.
Yeah, I just really like, I mean, I just like how Flash is, he's not even worrying about cashing out a lot of the combos. He just keeps going for the mix-ups over and over and over again, builds up the white life, then just does one quick combo and can just cash out all of that white life.
Yeah, that's what he's gone. Crouching light kick throw. That has been the business for Flash so far.
Yep, so here we go, mix-ups.
Okay.
Okay, this time he goes for the ender instead of
Oh,
a
man,
reset.
he charged that thing way the heck up. There's going to be a setup here for Thunder. Overhead, good blocks. Oh, and that's, yeah, if he sees this and goes for a max, man, he could have just done auto doubles. There was no need to go for anything fancy there. Okay.
Oh, wow. Just caught him touching buttons.
Oh, man. Flash has had tons of drops so far. I mean, it hasn't bothered him too much in this set, but that's a big sign for him. He's got to tighten up some of those links.
Yeah, it might just be nerves here.
Okay.
Playing on stream. Oh, that time he went for it. But like I said, BeatStar hasn't really gone for a lot of combo breakers, so I don't feel like there's any reason to go for the counter breakers for Flash.
Oh, man, he had the right idea. Just slightly mistimed it, and now, well, that's big. It could have been a lot bigger. But Flash is going to pop Instinct here, get a really big juggle. So much white life on that. Gets the reset.
Gets the reset again. So he should. Oh, but he drops the manual. Doesn't matter.
He's all over him.
Yeah,
he is all over him. Yeah.
At that point, he was just freestyling. It didn't even matter to him.
And he's gonna hit the ultra at the end. The whole thing. The whole ultra.
No.
Okay. This is a last chance qualifier. We got to get through 4 of these. All right. We got to zoom along.
Well, he definitely did us that favor by going 3-0. Very dominating match.
Yeah, definitely the case.